What's going on, everybody? We are back with another video. This video is under the Fair Use Act, and the Fair Use Act is in the description box of the video as well as the About Me section of the platform. The Fair Use Act is used to educate you guys on what we are covering on this particular platform. Please keep in mind that this video and all my videos are allegedly as well as educational purposes only. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have receipts. Carissa. This happen all the time, though. This is what I be telling y'all. Like, they are no better than regular people that go through this same mess. So, according to Nigeria receipts that she put out, she deleted a lot of them, though. She definitely took down a lot. And she basically was saying that her and Carissa fell out because she asked Carissa, do she think that Pap is still sleeping with Rem? We all know that whenever you say that, Carissa flies off the deep end. So imagine how she behaved to somebody that's looking her in her face, eye to eye, and saying, "Friend, what do you think?" A lot of people just not ready for the truth, even if it smack them in their face. But as a friend and as a person who should be also concerned about your own mental health, allegedly educational purposes only, it comes a time in your life where you just don't want to feed your mental health a bunch of nonsense. And I'm not saying that Nigeria is perfect either. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if your friend can't come to you and keep it real with you because you want to be stuck on stupid and you want to look the part or whatever the case, I'll tell y'all all the time. If I could tap him, he gotta go. Ain't no explaining, ain't no nothing. Ain't no way. But again, to each his own. I feel like Nigeria did her part. I feel like Carissa was unacceptable of what the truth is, and I'm not saying that Pap is sleeping with him. But the truth of the matter is that even in your mind that you could be thinking that when he go there, and Carissa would be lying if she say that she don't think that way. She would be lying. Why do y'all think she run over there every time Papoose get on a plane? Why do you think she ran over there with that one backpack in one dress? No, I'm just saying. So I feel like Nigeria did her part and let her go. You gotta let her go. Because like you said, when you leave Flint, you don't plan on coming back. I feel like Nigeria need to get her own self situated. Nigeria need to come amongst the family property and go make your own way in life. You have to come out of that comfortability of living how you living. I'm not saying the house is bad or whatever, but everybody know that Flint is not a good place. Even though there's stuff that going on everywhere, you have children and you need to make yourself able to go. Some people are able to go and just won't go. So that's another story for another day. But no, all you can do is tell her how you feel. It's up to her how she deal with it. And you need to move on with your life because your mental health matters too, just like anybody else. And at some point, the friend get tired of breaking down because of someone else's nonsense that they don't want to deal with, that they don't want to hold their own self accountable for. Because at some point, you got to blame yourself for the things that you allow to mess up your life, mess up your world, mess up your mental health, everything. But you can't keep afflicting that on other people. No, absolutely not. Anyway, what do y'all think? Did y'all think that Nigeria was just trying to be a friend and kind of tug on Carissa and say, listen, homie, tell me what you really feeling? Because I know this what I would be feeling. And Carissa got upset. And Carissa probably told Papoose what Nigeria said. And Papoose was like, oh, she miserable, so she wants you to be miserable. Oh, you shouldn't be listening to her because look what she got going on. That's what they do. They isolate you from the people that love and care about you. And if you don't got sense, just stay there and you think that's normal. That's not normal. That's abuse too. It's mental abuse. It is. Allegedly, educational purposes only. But again, everybody's not ready. Some people just can't be by themselves. And some people, they pillow talk and they tell people, oh, so and so said and so and so said. And next thing you know, they done convinced you that that's normal. It's not normal. And if Carissa thinks that is normal, then she needs to go get a check. And that's real allegedly educational purposes on. And that's how it starts. And if she's not careful, it's just gonna get worse. Seen it over and over and over. And guess what? Sometimes the same people going through the same mess and they want to blame the other person. She probably was telling Nigeria, oh, you want him, you just jealous because I got a. Well, she think he rich. She probably saying, you just want my rich boy. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Nobody wants your bootleg rich rapper, senior citizen girl. In the event, I really wouldn't be surprised if Nigeria over there and Clarissa sleeping with one eye open because she don't trust her or Pat. Only because look at her past situations. But again, people have a choice to deal with stuff or don't want to deal with stuff. Friends have a choice not to keep allowing their mental health be affected by nonsense when people know better. And after a while, it just get to be too much. It get to be more on the other person that's not even going through the situation. And when that start happening, it's time to let go. So, Nigeria, if she dismissed you or however it went down, stay gone. Stay gone. And eventually, you're going to stay gone. That's the only advice. Because stop letting people play with you. You don't have to allow anybody to affect your mental health with their nonsense. And then you going through it with Shalita, whatever the case. And that's another person who beef allegedly, according to Clarissa. But at the end of the day, like, you don't need none of the extra stuff. Whatever with you and Shalita, I hope y'all can work it out. Maybe Clarissa and Shalita could work it out. But Clarissa is for nobody but herself. So if everybody want to stand in their long lane, then do that. And it's cool. You hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, love on those that love on you, and pray for the world peace.